So right here, this is just cutting the outer shell. That's that foam. You have to kind of scrape that off. I use a shovel to come right off. But right here,
Thing is
I
a
cut my
beast. I
hole out
got
of
the hole cut out for
the
this.
bigger tank first.
I just
And
want to
then
make sure
I kind
I
of got
don't
the
cut my hole
circumference of
too
that.
big.
Kind of drew around on my smoking tank.
This thing
But
is
I
a
wanted to go
beast.
smaller, have a smaller size, so it kind of fit inside. But I wanted a big hole. I did wanted a nice size hole, which I think I got. So right here, I'm just doing the legs. I cut them at a 90 degree. Came out pretty good, but I needed some help on holding them. My little niece, she always asking me, can she help? She said she want help. So I told her I got a little job for you, come in. She was excited. But yeah, so I didn't know what I was trying to get the width between the two legs. I think it was like right around 12 and a half inches. I just told her, just hold it right there. She figured it out though. I just wanted to see what could I put on there that would be a nice width between the two. So I went with the 12 and a half. Right here, just weld them up, put them together, see how it fit. Everything was pretty good, so I went with it. That's the bar right there. It was 12 and a half. Put that down, put it in the middle, bring them up. Perfect fit. You know I gotta use my magnets. I love my magnets. I use these magnets for all my little jobs. Always use them. And they come through. Every time, never let me down. So this once I see that fit, and once I get them ready together, kind of clean. See how they fit. Perfect. Right on time. And get the smoking ready up. Knock that out. Three inch. It's an 8 inch. Wheels right here. This was a 3. I think that one was a 3. The other one was like a 8. I think it was an 8 inch. Just kind of welding this up on the sides, putting it together. I had to kind of make my own little pieces for this. Figure it out. I used a piece of cardboard to kind of get the size of it. Once I got the size and kind of measured it out and cut it out of cardboard, then I cut it out in the metal piece. Worked pretty good though. That welded up. I had to fill in these holes. There was so many holes in the smaller tank. I had like 5 holes on the bottom. But I ended up cutting the bottom off. The top, that's what I mean, had holes. So it's pretty much the same piece like I used on the other side. That was my last little piece right there. I got that welded all up. Once I put that little piece in, it's closed in. So right here, that's my little pop string right there. So that's the line I get before I cut out my doors. It's just grinding off, getting that yucky off the pipe on the inside. Oh my God. A lot of these don't have the pipe. Some of them got 3 water tanks. They got 3 of these same pipes on the inside that has to be cut. But yeah, this one was the biggest pipe. And I actually used this same pipe for my smokestack. So it's kind of like a good and bad. Cause it's a real pain in the butt trying to get that cut out of there. But I got it. I think I had to use my grinder like right about here just to cut it out. I couldn't get it out. It was just a little piece. So I just cut it off with the grinder right there. Got it on out of there. And so once I get that out of there, like I said, use this part. I don't know what this piece, I guess that piece is, it kind of spin the water, make the hot water hotter with it. I don't know. Don't give me the line. That's on the side of the hot water tank. It's a whole lot of shit. But yeah, once we get that out of there, get the tank cleaned up. Gotta clean it, man. Like, you got to clean the tank on the inside. I know it's a pain in the butt, but it has to be done. You know, something small. But I can tell you this. If you wet the inside of the tank before you start grinding, see, like right here, it keeps the dust down. Like, you gonna have a little dust regardless, but if you wet the tank and kind of like hit it with some soap, clean it up a little bit, it'll keep the dust down. But always wear your mask, protect your health. So right here is just a rack. This was they use a smaller rack because I split them up. So I made like a split rack. So it'd be 2 racks, 1 door. So he'll have 2-sided racks. Right here, you have with the brake side, and then on the right side, I'm gonna use the bars. You know how I feel about the bars, baby. Gotta love them. Once we get those welded up, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they like a ½ inch between each bar. It's like a ½ inch, or maybe an inch. I don't know. It's one of them. All I know is a hot dog won't fall through. You put the hot dog in between. I figured it. As long as the hot dog won't fall, then you're good. Now, how we looking? Come on. What y'all want to cook? That's my charcoal basket at the bottom. And let's get to the smoker. I really skipped a lot. I ain't even gonna lie, like the hands just cutting it out. The way I got my little stopper right here, my sliding breather. Sometimes you gotta put a breather on. Some people don't like breathers. They'll tell me I don't want a breather on my smoker. Just make a door, you know. And some people they insist on having a breather. But I can build it however you want. But yeah, believe it or not, a lot of people request me not to have a breather on their smoker. So this right here is just it's like a little wood basket, cold basket, whatever you want to call it. You'll put your wood right here. So it's real easy to open. Just lift up, pull back. Boom. Sit it back down. You got 3 different notches right here. So you can slide. You can still let it breathe. Get a little bit of that air. But what I have learned is that you don't want air just blowing on your fire. You kind of want it like creeping through the side door. That's the best way. But this right here is the high heat, the infamous high heat. It's like dinosaurs, man. You can't find this stuff nowhere. But yeah, I got a couple bars there. I think I skipped the grinding part. We grinded the whole thing down. Once I grind it down, it's time to go take them to the sprayer. Get that thing painted, let it dry, put my temperature gauges in, and my clamps on. I covered those with tape up. And this one's headed to Collierville, Tennessee.